everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Angela and this is My Precious Yarnery. Okay, so I didn't put out a video yesterday. Yesterday was Monday. My husband had yesterday off. So I basically took yesterday off too. I know. I didn't take any day off I want. It's great. But anyways, I'm back at it. I need to get some videos done today because there's a lot going on. There's always a lot going on around here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this week I have like an ice order. I have to talk about everything with that. I don't understand it. But anyways, that's tomorrow's video. I have a finished project today and I have some channels I want to talk about today because I am so impressed with these girls. So we're really going to get into it today. My boxes, they're doing amazing. And the winter and Christmas boxes. Oh, guys, I'm so happy you like these colors. These are my favorite colors that I've ever done. I have them right here. So they are, yeah. So I'm so happy with them. And I have some ideas going on in my head about packaging because, listen, I like to make things pretty. And I think when you open something, this is in my world. This could be your world too. When you open something, you want to be like, wowed. Maybe a little bit wowed. You won't be like falling off your chair wowed, but when you open it up and you see yarn, I'm always wowed, but I wanted to make it look pretty. So that was my goal this weekend. We had a lot going on. We found mold in the basement. Now, I don't go down there. Nobody goes down there really, but my husband wanted to make it like his tool shop down there because of he was using the house trailer on the other property, but he gave that to Chantel. So we're redoing that for Chantel. And then he was going to use the barn. Well, first it was the barn he was going to use. What do you call it? Carriage house? Back in the day, like it's old. But he gave that to me for a barn. So that's mine. And I have my nursery's done. I can't wait to show you all. That's another video I want to do this week and maybe have it out for next week. Yeah, so he needed some space. And he has tools, and he needs the tools to do my projects that I need. So we had the whole basement's got it. It's that part of the house is really old. So I know this isn't about yarn or anything. I'm sorry, but this channel's about my life too. And so we had to get that done. We had to. That was he wouldn't let me down there. And I was like, you wear a mask. So it was gutted. It was because they had I don't know why they would put rug down there, but because it's not a nice basement. It's an old, it's 100 what was it? Well, it's got to be almost 200 years old down there. Yeah. So anyways, that's done. It's all ripped out. It's at the burn pile, which you'll probably see when I do my video about the animals, because can't hide that. We hide it from the front of the property, but you know. And then today when I was out doing my morning chores, I was out because I put out the animals now because it's when Tom goes to work. He used to do it before he went to work, but it's too dark and I don't want my animals out when it's dark. Something's wrong with Penelope. So I'm giving her some time and then we're going to see what can be done or if anything. I mean, we all know Penelope was a rescue. Anyways, I'll get into that another time. This video is about some great things. And anyways, First, I want to talk about my friend Nisi. I am so proud of her. And she did her first tutorial. And it was for a Boggy Creek blanket. Now, if you don't know who Boggy Creek blanket is, go over to the Boggy Brigade, Nancy's channel. She's got yarn too. She will explain it all. There's other channels involved, but I want to focus on this right now. She did a Boggy Creek blanket, and she came to me and asked me about. I said, just do it. Just do it. What could go wrong? Just design something. You are talented. You can do this. You know your stitches. You can just do it. Well, she did it. I did the blanket. It is beautiful. Beautiful. She has one of my favorite stitches in it, which is the bean stitch, which is that stitch right there. So I'm going to put it up close, and then I'll talk about the yarn. She did a beautiful tutorial about it. I'm just tickled pink about it. I'm so proud of her. So she got it done, and she was very nervous. I said, I know how. And, you know, tutorials are tough. They're tough, guys. So she did it, and I needed to do this blanket. So the yarn I used two cakes plus over half of this one, well, maybe half, of the Fun Fair Swirl DK. Now, I've had this for a long time. This color is called Walzers color 001. It is approximately, it's 150 grams, approximately 450 meters, 492 yards, 100% premium acrylic, made and licensed in Turkey. They recommend knitting needles of 4. So I always go up a hook when they recommend like a hook of, so they recommend a crochet hook of 5. But I used a 5.5 because, you know, I wanted to be really drapey. And anyways, who likes to work with such a small hook? I know a lot of people do, and usually I do too. I am actually working with a 4 now, but anyways, Nisi, she uses a 5 hook. I just went up a hook. So I just did a double crochet, half double crochet border all around this with 3 in the corner instead of doing 3 crochet 2, 3. I just did 3 in the corner. But she'll show you how to do the blanket. I am so amazed how people work their way up in crochet and how confident they get. Her first tutorial was way better than mine. Even some of my new ones, way better. So please go over there. Tell her, send her some love from me. And yeah, check out her blanket. Just check it out. If you don't do it, that's fine. This is going in the Boggy Creek pile. I'll be mailing all my Boggy Creeks at once. It's just better that way for me instead of doing 4 or 5 boxes at different times. Okay. Another girl that I'm very proud of. Queen Crafts by Bridget. I put out a video. Now, I've been very busy. It's not that I don't like watching crochet channel. I just don't have time most of the time. With the animals, I'm going out. Like, I'll put them on and then I'll run around the house, or I'm doing crochet and I'm not watching it, but it's the background. I'm listening, kind of. But I know this lady from way back when I first started, I think, YouTube. And this girl, everything she touches turns into something beautiful. I remember she started weaving yarn. Not weaving. I'm sorry. Spinning. beautiful work. Beautiful. Her crochet is amazing. She crocheted her pink wedding dress, which listen, it is so good. And not that no, you look at something, you're, oh, that had to have been bought from a store. That's how good it is. Not that, crochet isn't beautiful and it shouldn't be, it should be in stores, but not perfect. I don't know how to explain it. I'm sure you guys understand. To me, crochet is beautiful. Um, it's not flawless. It's beautiful. It is made by hands, loving hands. That's the way I see crochet. But when I seen her dress, it is something that should be on a runway. How about that? That's perfect for it because it's gorgeous. And she did this. And she made this with her hands. Well, she sent me, I put out a video the other day about my fail. Not a fail. It was a learning experience. And she contacted me and she's like, and we have talked before. I have some of her bags. She sews bags. Amazing bags. That's amazes me because I can't sew. She said she gave me some tips. And I thought that was really nice of her to reach out and do that. Like, she didn't have to do that. I mean, I know she's busy and I know she's got a lot going on in her life. I believe she has animals too. And I believe she's a lover of animals just like I am. I was so thankful for that. And then she started telling me about what's been going on. She has a website, guys. So what I'm going to do is link her below, and then you can go to her channel, and in her channel, I'm sure description box or whatever, she'll have her website. She started dyeing yarn. I think that's amazing. And she's selling it. I think I can't get over, I think if you have a certain love for stuff, go and do it. She just doesn't think about it. She just goes and does it, and everything turns out beautiful. And somebody said to me, you dye yarn. Why are you promoting other channels and that? I'll tell you why. Because everybody has different techniques. Everybody has different styles. Everybody has different tastes. Thank goodness for that. Could you imagine if we had, look at this yarn. This yarn comes from all over the place. I love different yarns. I love Red Heart yarn right now. I think and there was a while there that I couldn't touch Red Heart, but it's changed and it feels amazing. I love Red Heart yarn. I love Premier yarn. I love Ice yarn. Could you imagine if we only had one company, only one yarn that we could buy from? Say we only had Red Heart. We only could buy Red Heart. We only could create with Red Heart. It would be pretty boring, wouldn't it? I think so. Because their style, their technique, their yarn, like let's look at their ombre yarn. I have a whole bunch of it over there. With Premier yarn, the ombre yarn. Now, they're different. They're not the same yarn, but I love them both. So wouldn't it be so amazing if we could just, and thrifts. Let's not forget about thrifts yarn, guys. That woman has talent when it comes to dyeing yarn. She does amaze me too. So listen, thank goodness we could all have different, how can I say this? We have different tastes. It's okay that you don't like my yarn. It's okay that you love somebody else's yarn. It's okay. It's okay to buy other people's yarn. I think so. Anyways, I don't want to, because sometimes my words don't work. And my brain doesn't work. Today's not a good, clear day for my brain. So, anyways, I want, yeah, just check her out. Just check out her website. She has bags on there. She has dyed yarn. She has fiber because she spins yarn and she dyes the fiber for it. That's amazing because I want to do that. There's a couple of things I want to get into that I'm still not, because I think about it too much. And she just does it and it turns out great. So yeah, I'm going to link her below. So go check her out. Great, talented woman. Go check her website out. It's wonderful. The next girl I want to talk about, this girl, she sends me cards, all like, I at least get, I don't know how many, but I get cards. And I love a nice, beautiful card. And she just says hello. It's Christina is crocheting. I will link her channel down below. She just said, dear, no, she sent me, it's like, update on life. That I'm not going to read on here. I've read it. Just a note to say hello for Tom and I. That's sweet. I love that. And I love handwritten notes. I've always have. So this is for summer 2024. What? Listen. I hear Bella snoring. I don't know if you can hear her, but I do. So thank you. I'm going to link her channel below. Sweet, sweet lady. I love listening to her. Her voice just calms me. The next channel, she got a hold of me, and actually, we've talked a few times. She asked me if it was okay if she did something with something, and I said, absolutely. I will let her tell you. It's, no, I'm not. She's going to do a giveaway with the winter boxes. I believe it's the winter boxes. When she hits 500. Well, I said, listen, let me show you out. Maybe we can get you there faster. She hit 500 on the weekend, and I didn't even have a chance to get this video out or anything. And she asked for some advice. I am the last person to give advice on on how to run a channel. Look, I'm a mess. I just told her, be yourself, have fun, and don't overdo it. Because I overdo it sometimes, and then I just have fun. That's the main thing. Be yourself. Because people can tell if you're fake, if you're faking it. There's days that I just don't feel like doing videos, and I can't. I won't do it. And you can tell. I've done them, and you can tell. You can tell I got too much going on in my head, and yeah. So her name is Kathy W. Yarn with Heart. She is a fellow Canadian. She's amazing. She does work hard. She has some beautiful work. Yeah. And she's always supported me, which that means a lot. And I try to support everybody. If I don't talk about other channels or anything, it's just because I have too much going on with my head. And whatever I do that day is usually in my head. And if I watch something the next day, that other channel's out of my head. Then it's like, you know that saying, when you put something in your brain, something else you have to forget to get that out. Listen, that's the truth. That's the honest God's truth with mine, because I can't remember anything. And when I have like a episode, seizure, or whatever, I forget. I have short-term memory loss. Sometimes I forget. My first big one, I forgot There was a whole section of my life that I just forgot and never got it all back. So I apologize that I'm not out there trying to support more and talk about more channels. I do what I can, guys. And with everything, and I'm not trying to make excuses. I've been here in Nova Scotia for about a year. This house had to be redone, and now the animal. I'm living my dream. Don't get me wrong. I love all this stuff that I do on YouTube. I love connecting with people, but sometimes I just forget, and it's not on purpose. But yeah, so sometimes I put out these send love with channels, and or give love to and I should do it more often. Let's see, I can't even remember my own titles that I put out. Anyways, listen, these are the channels I want you to go look at, go visit, give them a like, send them some love from me, and yeah, that's what I want you to do today. I'm going to go because sometimes my words aren't working, and today they're not, and I have a lot of videos to get through today. I'm doing a lot of pre-recording today because I got a feeling I'm going to be with Penelope a lot this week, and that's fine. That's why I'm here. That's why I have my babies here. Okay, guys, I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.